Greetings, Rovers. I've been getting a ton of questions lately regarding who I will be pulling for on day 1 of Wuthering Waves, so this video will be a quick one to showcase who I will be pulling for and the team I will be using short-term and long-term. Hope you enjoy. As a reminder, I'll be streaming Wuthering Waves for 24 hours over on my Twitch on launch, and we'll be announcing the $100 subscriber giveaway there. All you need to do is smash that subscribe button to be entered. Good luck, and I'll see you over on my Twitch. Alright, so an important preface here. I do not plan on whaling over this game. While I will dump some money into it to be considered a dolphin, as I want to support Kuro as much as I possibly can for it to be a successful game, I feel becoming a whale in this game will only defeat your overall long-term enjoyment. I don't find it necessarily fun to just steamroll all the content. I want to be challenged, I want to die, I want to sweat. If you want to, more power to you. I'm not judging you. I may even end up having a whale account on the side just to provide as much to Kuro games as I possibly can. That being said, when you do decide to put money into this game, I say this from the bottom of my heart, please spend responsibly. I can't tell you how many people I've seen discussing that they can't afford food for the month because they invested too much money into Star Rail or Genshin. Don't spend money you don't have, make sure you can pay your bills, don't go into debt over a gacha game. It's just not worth it. Take care of yourself, please. Alright, so as soon as I unlock the beginner convene banner, I will be trying to pull for either Kelcharo or to a lesser extent Verena. If we do end up getting the 5-star selector, I will 100% be choosing Kelcharo, as not having Verena is fine, as we will be receiving a free 4-star by Z just for doing the story. By Z is an extremely comparable healer and is only slightly worse than Verena. I really do like Bai Z's design and her big personality over Verena, so I won't be too mad if I don't get Verena. Verena is more of a crutch than anything on your account, so I'm not too worried about not pulling for her. Bai Z will do just fine, and I'm happy to have her on my team for the near future. Ultimately though, I would love to have Kelcharo on my team, as I plan for pulling hard for Yinlin when her banner comes around in 3 weeks. Remember, her banner will not start until Ji-Yan's ends, which is about 20 to 21 days post-launch. So keep that in mind when you are saving your pulls and saving your Ashtray. Personally, I'll be saving all of my banner pulls for her, as I'm not a huge fan of Ji-Yan or his kid. With that being said as well, don't go after Ji-Yan's weapon on his banner, as the only person it is best in slot for is Ji-Yan. Kelcharo and Tao Ki are the only other ones who can use it, and both of them will only use it as a stat stick. Kelcharo can use it, but he does not benefit from the ability on it, and Tao Ki is more defense focused. So Ji-Yan, being the only other Broadblade user, is basically the only one that wants it. So if you're not getting Ji-Yan, you don't want his weapon. It is hard to say in regards to future-proofing though, as the weapon is good at its core, but it just doesn't fit for any of our current resonators. It may fit for a resonator in the future, but by that point, it'll probably be power crept, so don't worry too much about it. So until Yinlin comes home in about 3 weeks, my goal is to use Mortefi as his sub DPS, as his outro ability provides heavy attack damage bonus, which while Kelcharo under his ult deals resonance liberation damage, he does benefit from heavy attack damage buff that Mortefi applies outside of his ult. If by some miracle I do receive Zhang Jin, although the luck of getting 2 5-stars, let alone 2 specific 5-stars is slim, she has some pretty decent synergy with him as well, as Zhang Jin's ult gathers enemies and gives a buff to the next incoming unit, which would be Kelcharo in this situation, of increased resonance liberation damage, which will allow him to pump out some pretty beefy numbers. Another potential target is Zhang Jin, assuming they kept her damage the same as in the closed beta test 2, which was absolutely absurd. She just deals an insane amount of damage, but doesn't have any synergy whatsoever with Kelcharo, so they will both be fighting for the limelight. Otherwise, I do not have any plans on re-rolling my main starting account. I think half the fun of playing is playing your account where it lands, and having to think on your feet in regards to your team composition and what your future plans are. Wuthering Waves is all about skill expression, as 99% of the content in the game can be beaten with any team or even any single character. So just keep that in mind when you are thinking about min-maxing every aspect of the game. Just play what you want to play, don't chase the meta. Metas come and go, but characters that you actually enjoy playing and enjoy their aesthetics, that stays around. That doesn't change. That being said, my ideal late game team, when everything is said and done, is Kelcharo, Yinlin, and Verena. I think this will be one of the most powerful late game teams, and will be your best bet at defeating those high difficulty hologram boss fights. I'm curious to hear you guys in the comments below. Do you guys plan on re-rolling? What comps do you guys plan on going for? I'm very curious to see what sort of meta breaking definitions that other people have, and I'd really love to see some of the thinking outside of the box team comps, because I think we're going to be surprised with a lot of various teams with unknown synergies that we really didn't think about until we get our hands on the game on launch. And who knows as well, all of this could be completely irrelevant information information. We don't exactly know what's going to change between the closed beta test 2 and the full release of the game. I sincerely appreciate you guys watching. Please consider joining my Discord, as I'll be doing a 15 Battle Pass giveaway over there, ending on May 22nd with the release of Wuthering Waves. I hope to see you all there, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.